What's up, y'all? Good morning. I was looking for my necklace. It's missing. I'm gonna have to clean my glasses. They're looking gnarly today. Man, that bull market's back, right? Ooh, love it. Hold on. But you can't wait to see what I'm dreaming up in the other part of this house. Remember I told you we moved this really kind of like a streamer friendly house. We got, you guys know iDoc is a Twitch streamer. I'm a YouTube streamer. So in the house, the upper floor of the house is a bunch of rooms and stuff. And so I'm turning the common area into like a seating area. It's going to look really, 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 really nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly out people and do my podcast there. So I'm going to start a podcast sometime this year. I got to deck it out, get it look nice. But basically, I'm going to get all the cool peeps out there if I can, get them to fly out and interview them in like a little scening area, like cameras, just me and them just talking. Can't wait to have, that's like the next, my next big thing. Jamie Minks and I are starting this, we are starting our Twitter Spaces, also with all the prop firms, the CEOs, and let me turn the music down. Next Friday, special guest. Let me clean that a little bit more. Next Friday, special guest Brett Simba gonna be on my Twitter Space. So when we do it, we'll let you know. Talking to the folks over there. Every week we're gonna be doing something different. So that's like mini pod. It's Twitter Space, but go hosting it. Why are you still like that? All right, left side of the chart. DD Band's broken 60-10. I'm almost hitting myself for not being in this trade last night. I wanted this trade so bad. You have no idea. iDoc went out of town, so I was spending like my last night with her. I wasn't able to pay attention. So I waited all month for this turnaround also. So instead of being focusing on my trade, I just hung out with her, hitting myself for not throwing some contracts in it and just instead of stop forgetting it. God, I think the cloth is dirty because like every time I look at this, it's like still smudgy. My dog licks my face. It's crazy. Ugh. All right. Incredible moves tonight. All right, so what I tell you guys yesterday, bull market's back, right? Greater market. We said it for the last 3 days. People are like, I don't know, maybe not. This is it. Waking up to that bull market is back. Rocket Scooters, greater market. How good did we do, right? It was 3 days ago when I made that post. Right when we open here, that's it. Market was back. All right. VVIX down in the range, hopefully below 100. Should be pretty fine here. VIX is below triple B. That's good. Another week of good, solid moves. We ran right up to that red line on the NASDAQ. And even pre-market, we're continuing to move, which is just so insane and crazy to me. Upper target today on NASDAQ, 21,691. $21,691. And then on the S&P, let's look at those illiquidity pivots. Anytime you're outside the bands, got to find the pivots. Oh, wow, 60-14. We already broke through it. Dang. Okay. Back up to yellow line, 60-68. This is not even waiting for the market to open. Wow. So how to lock in the $150 a month, $50 off for life. You just sign up for the $99 first month, the trial, and it kicks on to the $150 after that. It's already on the website. Go to you guys want the platform for that locked in price for a special we're doing right now. $50 off for life. You do it. Go here. It's already built in. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Hit that like button. Don't forget. Hello. Simon Visionary, Jose, Lanzero, Isol, Dominic, Lucas, Jack, Ian, Rob, Questa, Billy Joe, Annie, Andrew, Stacy, Andy. Looking good. What's up, guys? There's like a boost from the positive housing starts news. Yep. Let's pull that up, by the way. We talked about that one earlier in the week. Housing starts have been not doing so hot for the last 3 months. So the new building permits are like, this is future builds coming out. This is housing's. You have started new construction. Looks like the month over month is 15. Wow. That's big. Look at that. No clue, but is this a blip? I mean, that's hard to think that that's a trend. And December of all months is like the least likely month to think that. Well, I mean, I guess not. Because in December, usually you build a house is like 6 to 8 months out. So they're planning for summer moves. If you're building a lot in December, then that must mean that they're expecting the market to pick up in summer. Interesting. Which doesn't mean mortgage rates are still going to continue to go up, though. Permits for future builds. Permits are also up 2 months in a row. Yeah, so, I mean, like, you know, we were the ones saying all last week, any reaction to good news and Fed and all that's a sham. I mean, it's a short-lived thing. You guys remember monthly maps said we were bullish. Monthly maps said we're bullish. I painted it out yesterday, and there was, you know, people on social media was like, oh, I don't know if I feel it, dude. Let me post the bear picture again. Let's have some fun with it. Oh, wait, hold on. You just see the bear at the tuxedo picture? That was really nice. Day 3 of bull market's back. All right. So what do we do? Right. So a couple things. Outside DD band, there is absolutely no shorting for me. I don't do any shorts. I love when bull markets manifest. I just hate when most of them take place when I'm sleeping. That's like the least favorite part of it. Considering that rate cuts affected December builds, it's possible, yeah. But also they expect the demand to go up. I think just because, you know, house prices are cheap right now, and they must be just getting a feel for the market and saying, you know, I guess even at these interest rates, people are willing to get in. So above here, I do long only. So let's do the pre-market here. Long only. Long only up here. Small trades only off of key supports. To whatever impact or whatever upper target we have, like the S&P, there's a move all the way to 60, 68 today. That's what I'm looking for. Like to see the open dip here, and then we back up to there. That'd be great. I can't believe that we're moving like this pre-market. I slept through all of that. Kind of hitting myself. All signs were good. I set an alarm. I set an alarm at like 59.65 or something like that. So that, you know, if we were to test MHP, I was going to grab the long. I guess it never woke me up and hit it. Okay, so long only trades from here up to there. That's it. I'm not doing any shorting in the market. Right, we're going to open up. Market's going to gap up. So the most important thing is what this resilience number is going to say. Gap and go hold, then that'd be good, right? The half gap's going to be like somewhere in here. If it's long pivots inside of here, it's back up to the DD band to close out. I'm sorry for coughing in your face. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting sick a third time. It's really weird. Whatever she has, I end up getting. 88% of days close inside the bands, 4% close above. So from inside the band, I usually exit at the band. If it's outside the band on any pivot that I can find, I'm going to exit there on a big run. So the hardest part is out here trading. How high can it go before it tries to tuck in? I don't usually chase along there, but usually this is going to try to like interact with this or does anything. I really do feel that that's what we got today, but we'll see. NASDAQ has 21,691 as its target. Same thing. Look, Nasdaq just went straight up. Oh my God, look at that. That was at 7 o'clock this morning. All right, let's get the levels on here. 21,691. Bull market's back. Look at this. Who nailed it? Who nailed it? I'm telling you. Who did? Who did? Who nailed it? Y'all give me some credit. I told you the bull market was back. You guys all have to go sub. Didn't I say that? If I was right, you gotta all go sub. Didn't I say that? The greater market is that good. Monthly maps are that good at showing you the state of the market. You guys got to go sign up for the 50% off for the first month. You got to take our classes, our $1 a day classes. Don't not do it. Y'all are gonna. I smile when I say this. Got something special here. Get the platform and the courses are here. It's 25% off for life, half off first month. That's the thing right there. You said son is sick for a third time today. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Man, I love markets like this. They are so nice. All right, now how, like, can you pull back a little bit and just chill? We got 10 minutes till market opens. This thing does not want us to turn around. Okay, so let's figure out, just quickly on Nasdaq, there's an impact line. Let's calculate it real quick. This kind of move definitely is not. I use Thinker Swim tick chart to calculate. Look at that, man. That's clean. Okay. Hmm. $21,423. Okay. So today, between these two oh my God. Blah. Oh my God. I can't believe I missed this, dude. I'm so hitting myself. Wish I can go back in time and I could go up there and plan a trade yesterday. Oh well, it's okay. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Toxic attitude to have. We're gonna react today to what we get. Also, pre-election run up. This is part of that as well, right? People are eagerly betting. You know, not betting against the Trump era. Stock market, I guess. So part of that. Catalyst active on the upside. No, not yet. $42 points. You guys remember from the risk interval class? All right, so let's get some of those numbers on the screen. We got 7 minutes till market opens. 60.38 cat on S&P. Call the teledoc. Map for president 2030. Let's go. Everybody, bottom right of the screen, smash that thumbs up button. Tell the algorithm you love us. Every time you do, Google sends somebody to my house and knock on the door and pat me on the back. I want to get to 100,000 subs next year. That's a push, but we went from 7,000 to like 16,000 already, pretty much, in like 2 months. So we'll see. Cat, it's upside. No. No, if cat, downside cat is different. Upside cat. Now, I don't do any kind of fading or shorting, but I just like to know that that is a target that you usually will see it try to achieve. So, remember, bull markets are great. You don't bet that bull markets turn into a bear market. The reason downside cats are the problem is because the volatility is exponentially larger. Here, the volatility exponentially decays. So downside cats are really, really, really interesting because, you know, I mean, the market can just exhaustion top and then kind of like just, you know, do whatever. But that doesn't mean it's going to sell off. Volatility doesn't just appear, but the markets are very illiquid up here. So in general, we tell people downside cats sit out no matter what. Up here, you could still trade off of your pivots as long as they're small positions. And again, not investment advice, but like in the teachings, you know, you could still trade outside of DD bands under any circumstance to the upside under small position off of the strong pivots only. Man, what a push today. I could use a Z-Pack. That'd be great. Is it a coincidence reacting to previous days' levels? I would say it's a coincidence. The structure's still there, you know. Oh, let's look at SPY gap fills. Hold on. Double check this here. We do have a gap fill over here. All right. What about QQQ? Remember, every day is a trading day. You see this, and I don't go like, okay, I'm going to miss out. What I do. So it showed you guys, right? The bull market was back. Super simple to see that monthly map. I told y'all yesterday, the monthly map hasn't been this clean in months. I took the picture. I showed everybody. Our tools are that good. We're never going to not give monthly map all the credit that it deserves. Comfortably bullish to the end of April. That's lovely, guys. I love when my bull market's back. You have no idea how happy I get. You know me, I love to trade bull markets more than anything. Bull markets bay. God. Sometimes your personal life gets in the way of trading. Like, I needed to focus yesterday, and I should have just, like, focused, and I was like, oh, man. I was so distracted with all kind of stuff going on. So this was $50,000 trade I waited all month for. Where'd he go from open? I don't know. We're going to see. Looking for trade setups outside of DD band, long only setups down inside of here. Put some stats on the screen. 88% of days. Actually, let's put here. 88 plus 8 is 96% of days. Do close below that lower band. Only 4% above upper band. Wait for those liquidity maps come through. We're going to see what resilience is after we gap up. How strong is resilience and where's the half gap? That's super important for today. 6038 is a catalyst level on S&P. Nasdaq walked right up to that, pretty much almost to that red line that it drew. 691. All right. We're open in 1 minute. Friends, don't forget to smash that like. Everybody go to the bottom right of the screen. Put the thumbs up button. 1 out of 4 you do it. I'll have to put a 30-second delay back on the stream to give you guys some incentive. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna do what I do with the pickle when he pees on the bed. I'm gonna lock him up his kennel and make him see what he did wrong. All right, let's go. Our market's opening. Clearly, resilience is going to be very positive because of the gap up. But let's see what we end up getting as far as first first pullback. Where's it going? Can I see who liked? No, I can't see. Or else I send angry letters to people. They'd open up this, like, what's Matt mailing me? And you open it up, and it's just me looking at them like this. And a photo, and they know they did something wrong. I'm trying not to die on you. IDOC brings home her pestilence from California. Gets me sick. Again, a third time. This is the third time I feel sick. And now she's like, you're probably going to die this time because your immune system's gone to whack. So, rest in peace. Okay, here we go. Let's get it. We know how this goes. Perfect. There's trading inside of here. Any break of hedge pressure, especially if res is less than 0, goes to next resistance, which is there. This is the setup I want to get. The trade number 3 on the S&P. That's good. Okay, nice little bounce. Roughly 10 points lower. So right about 60.13. So literally right at that red line is the place for me to attempt a long from. Okay. Good. Just a small one. Oh, and Nasdaq and MHP right here. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Okay, right on the edge there. Let's get Nasdaq futures front and center. All right, let's get right on it. We're about it's about 60 points lower on the Nasdaq from here. It's about 530 is where that pivot is on Nasdaq on MHP. Roughly 530. Res is good. DD ratio is good. Greater market's good. Monthly maps probably good. We're gonna look at that a little bit. $530 pullback. Let's get it. Let's pull back a little bit more, baby. Just a little bit more. Today's options expiration. It should be today, yeah. Unless they change the schedule because of the holiday. I think it's still today. They changed the Wednesday one because of the holiday, but month on January. Oh. Yeah, today the 20th. Or whatever it is. Not the 20th. 17th. Today. Yeah, below SPY MHP is interesting, right? All right, let's see if we get on that little pullback here. We're getting close. 530, give or take, right on the edge there. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just waiting. Today's setup is pretty clean from here to here. Stop on the other side. Exit back out. It's about 120 points in NASDAQ. About 530 to about 650. Terribly bad setup. Let's start pressing it. I'm gonna proxy trade on S&P. Just one. Excuse me. I'm gonna start building inside of here, and since it's not volatile, we could undershoot the pivot. Resiliences are good, everything's good. S&P below MHP though, that's kind of the one kind of blah part of this. That's all right. Oh, we're right on the edge there. Oh, I'm a little early on that, I guess. That hurts. Ugh. That's a little early on NASDAQ, actually, believe it or not. I actually just want one on that. I'll wait for that. Just one in case it keeps going and I miss it, and then I'll do NASDAQ futures right here on DDB and S&P. 530. We're not there yet, so I'm gonna add one more. I'm trading S&P, but watching NASDAQ and SPY together. Let me let it pull back. Hold on, this is probably not the best. I did jump in on this a little early. Okay, still waiting. 530. Getting close. Check VIX really quick. VIX is good and clean. Be careful on a VIX 19 break. On that. VVIX is below 100. That's good. It's really solid. You need this market to pull back a little bit. Just a little bit. If it doesn't hook up here, it's gonna fade all day. That's like the one sad part. I think we're all right. All right, there's the level. 530. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get a nice little bounce there. Here's that 530 on the NASDAQ. Come on, baby. Oh, it's not picking up momentum here. That I don't like. Ratios are so good. Oops. Come on, baby. Let's roll. Let's roll. Come on. Nasdaq is trying to sell, though. Resilience is still looking pretty solid, so I'm not too afraid of it, but come on, get a little bump there. Come on, let's roll. Let's go. Let's go. Don't forget to hit the like button, bottom right. All right. I'll turn the screen back on when we get 200 likes. 200 likes on the screen, bottom right. Elton, I'm going to sit here in peace in the dark. I swear, I'm going to have to put you guys in timeout. Everyone, bottom right of the screen, click the thumbs up button. Give it some love. Oh, now y'all do it. All right, now y'all listen. Love y'all. Come on. Don't squeeze me today. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. S&P nowhere close to hedge pressure, but this is a nice strong pivot there as well. Let's see if we get it. Man, I don't like that we're not picking up steam though. Nasdaq's trying to break everyone's heart today. Res is still positive, pretty decent. There's that tap. I know I'm a little early on this. There's the pivot. All right. So S&P, that's going to be it. 6014 is the pivot I'm looking for on the S&P. There it is. Just a little early on that one. There she is, 6014. Oh, I'm so good finding them pivots. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Let's go green. Come on, baby. I'll take it. I'll take it. Back up to gap fill. I am a little heavy on this trade. Outside of bands, I should do small only. Let me trim just a little bit. Do we hit the gap and go? Do I hit the support from here back to MHP? That's what I'm looking for. Is the bull market back? Is that bull market back? Res is still decent, but it is losing a little bit of steam. People are starting to sell the stocks up here. Yeah, should I call it? Hit the gap fill. Is there any more momentum picking up here? Excuse me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I want some love today. S&P, she clean. It's at that MHP. Come on. Test that MHP today. Come on. Again, like yesterday, Nasdaq is the weaker of the two. It's the tech stocks are the ones getting sold a little bit. Sorry, my eyes are all over like 5 different screens at once right now. Let's go to MHP. Let's hit it all the way. Don't cheat us. I don't like that there's not a lot of momentum here. All signs are still good. I mean, I'm not worried about it. But we'll see. We'll see. Nasdaq is not loving that 530 level, though. It's having a hard time keeping it. Let's watch it. I know, it's not liking any. Maybe I should just like trim, take a runner. I don't know, the tick chart is building. Looks like I'm going to get a pop. Maybe it looks like it looks pretty good. I don't hate it. Oh, come on, NASDAQ. 587. That's all I want to see. These just retrace. I'm just measuring the red line. So, and my platform looks like it's green, but these are our retracements. Man, come on, NASDAQ, pick up some steam, baby. All right, I'm going to give it like 5 more minutes before I decide just to can it if it's not going to move. At least if it's a bear market, we got to test MHP before it turns. That's what we got to wait for. Pardon me. Sorry for coughing in your faces today, guys. Come on, S&P. You up 6.6 thousand in minutes. JK, let's go, baby. Profit over pain. This may be the last day we see Matt, everyone. You might not see me at the end of this hour. I feel like I'm fading away. I hate being sick. It's fucking worst. There she goes. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain about that rocket scooter, baby. Ooh. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way? My trade. My trade. Talking about my trade. My trade. Where's your momentum? You know, I'm done with this. I'm just done with it. I'm gonna call it. I know it's like I want it to move more. It's not moving more. It's not giving me the love I want. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's wait on this one. Hey, I used to sing in a band, man. I told you I used to sing in a metal band. Is that picking up in the steam that I want to see? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just have an icky feeling about this one. Although I'm not bearish at all on this one. It's just not getting a lot of momentum. Nasdaq is pulling back. Resilience is testing 0. I'm just really be flat on this one, to be honest. Am I bearish? Absolutely not, you guys. Absolutely not. But I'm curious. So what happens for the rest of the day? I think we support here. I think we do. Now the question is, normally I trade from pivot to pivot, and I was waiting for it to pick up some momentum, and then it was like fighting here, and I just said, whatever, I'll just close out and take the money. Go on and take the money and run. Kind of out of gas, so we drop. I think so. Like, we had to make some decent money, so I'm not mad. I ain't mad. I made $1,612 in my ETF account. Traded some of the apexes, whatever that ends up being. I don't know. 1, 2, 35, 41, 47, 52, 57, 62, 65. That's what I tell people is like, I mean, it's just like you don't need hundreds of thousands of points to put tens of thousands of dollars into a trade. You just need to have good, solid pivots. I mean, that was a 15-point run. Yeah, I'm not at all mad. I know everybody's telling me I need to get meds. I know. At least I can still sing, you know what I'm saying? With my crappy voice. How do I trade all those accounts at once? I got a bunch of DOMs open. Like one of my screens has like this DOM right here about this size, literally. Like I have one of my screens, because I don't like trading them together. I have like a bunch of DOMs just sitting there like this. Here's my monitor. And I got all my things. I got my apexes here. I got my like top steps over here. I got my ETF over here. I got my stream running over here. Like I have one screen that's just cluttered with shit. Matt definitely has bear pajamas on. Tell him to stand up. Vin, don't even. I ain't got no bear anything on. I've got black shorts. I ain't hiding no secret bearishness. You kidding? Mr. Clutch made an AI thing. That's incredible. Oh, that's great. Hold on, maybe look. Somebody made this. Mr. Clutch. That's incredible. It's got the sunglasses on too. That's me. That's me. And the bears just look so butthurt. Oh, that's lovely. That's extremely lovely. All right, so setup today. Let's review. I was getting a little worried when Nasdaq was getting close to here. It's not bad yet, but negative res is an indicator of filling the gap. And so, you know, the way it stands is I'm not a big fan of trading outside of the bands. If I don't get the momentum I want, I'm not going to really try to push it too hard. So let's hold off right now. QQQ is breaking MHP, so I'm fully flat across the board. Let's watch for a minute to see. Right, so remember whenever I bought, I was looking to long from HP to HP on S&P. Down here is just not that good. MHP breaks are pretty bad. And if you do break, it goes to next resistance. Now here is that resistance if res is greater than 0, you bounce on half gap. That's one of our rules. But a reclaim of here is also another trade back to there. And so I'm going to wait to see if that happens. How were the pyramids built? Any take on that? You may teach you something awesome about the pyramids. Do you know what the pyramids' functions were? I'm going to blow your mind about the pyramids. I know so much about the pyramids. I was there. I helped build them. I know why we did it. We had a lot of help from giant humans and space saucers with laser beams, but I digress. What pyramids actually do, it's a really neat thing, and you might never have thought this, but the engineer in me was going to tell you that the pyramid has 2 layers. It's interesting. It has an outer sheath of limestone and an inner construction of conductive dolomite. Believe it or not. When would you put something conductive inside of something insulative? Well, it creates, right? It's like a wire. And so under the pyramids, a really interesting thing, you have these little channels inside the earth that when the Nile would rise and fall, when water moves against non-conductive material, it creates static electricity. And the pyramids are built with all these channels inside of them that point up to the top inside of this insulated conductive material. You know what the pyramids did? When the water would fill up, it would send ionized air to the top. You know what it would do? Pyramids glow in the dark. And the outer limestone was white. So imagine walking through the desert, you would see a literal glow-in-the-dark white temple from many, many, many miles away. It was a beacon to get back to the city for desert wanderers. Did you know that? The pyramids glowed in the dark. That's a true story. I'm not making that up. Because why would you be channeling ionized? When people go in there, they're like, it's weird. There's these conductive channels, and it's like I can hear the sound frequency and resonance and stuff. But what are they trying to achieve with that? It's that when you create that static electricity, it ions up. So it basically creates what ball lightning would be. It's like little sparks of electricity popping off that top that had a gold cap on the top. So it would create a little aura of glowiness in pyramids. Now that's just the scientist in me piecing it all together. Why different layers of materials, conductive, insulative, and a metal cap? Why are you directing energy for something? And it makes a lot of sense. Pretty cool, right? Dolomite was a pimp. Yeah, the Dolomite, the guy from the movie. The more you know. That was my theory because it was built, and then on the sides of the pyramids, there's all these little ducts that go down into these little water channels underneath. Very weird. Anyways, that's the incredible theory. The other thing is that I built it with a bunch of aliens. I was there. I've been doing a fair bit of time traveling in my day. Here I am being a little wussy too, but there's the push up to there. Looks like we survived. That's pretty decent. Not mad at that. So what I do think with moves like this, it doesn't sell off from here. What it's going to do is it's going to fight its way up. Oops. Something like this is going to fight its way up and pop really quick, and then it looks like it's going to pull. So I might take one more stab at it. Just one. QQQ is on the edge, technically speaking. Why not put one on it? Why not? Why not? This. All right, fingers crossed on this. Just one. If I lose, I lose. But I technically have to take the correct trade. You have to bet that MHP holds. So. You learned something you didn't know? Now, that's just a theory. Nobody could prove that it glowed in the dark, but I was there, and I'm telling you, they glowed in the dark. But the only time you would put insulative material underneath, like go out of your way to go get the expensive minerals that were somewhat conductive. And, they had batteries back then. You guys read about the Baghdad battery. They had chemical batteries. They knew how to make light, by the way. The inside of the pyramids they're building them were lit up with battery-powered filament lights. They had all this technology back then. They found all this evidence. They'd have literally like a chemical-filled urn chambers that would actually conduct electricity. It was really dope. I'm not making it up. Let's get that technically correct trade. Let's get that retrace. Let's go. Come on. Run it. Come on. So, it wasn't just necessarily because, like, so many pyramids they cracked open. Some of them were temples. So some of them they actually didn't find like dead pharaohs in. People that go into the Great Pyramid of Giza, like archaeologists go, this feels like this is a machine. I don't know. There's structure here. This makes no sense. What is this thing for? What is this thing for? I can hear it. It feels like a buzz. Like it was so engineered to like channel energy. But then you're like, that sounds all alien and hipster or whatever. Like, what are they channeling energy for? Well, I mean, you can make metal that zaps little, ball lightning is like little pops of lightning. Let's hit that. Hit it and quit it. Hit it on that retrace. Hit it, quit 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 it, and done. All right. It got a little better. I lost money on one of the accounts. Oh, hell. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 12, 3, 12, 6, 12, 9, 13, 7, 14, 5, 15, 16, 5, 17, 1, 17, 6, 18,000 in my Apex accounts. Oh, minus 900. 17,000 in my Apex accounts. $1,600 in my ETF account. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Oh. We have Mayan ruins in Belize. Caracol, Altunha, I can't pronounce that. Swan Tunic. Pyramids would be cool to visit. I know, I'd love to do that. I'd love to go back to the pyramids I built. It'd be fun. You guys want to hear another crazy theory? Ready for this? Why is it that on the globe, land, this is apparently a bunch of land. Why is it that you have pyramids here, and pyramids here, and pyramids here, and which are 8 to 15 to 20,000? See, the Egyptian pyramids, I don't even think, or the Sphinx, right? Egypt built on top of a prior civilization that was always there. Let me explain further. The Sphinx was a giant lion statue that predates Egyptian society by 5,000 plus years. Some other ancient society was there way before. Riddle me this. If you study the folklore religions of all the worlds, in everywhere from like Christianity to Islam to Judaism to Chinese folklore to all these different folklores, everyone has like similar stories, right? Great Flood of Noah, Epic of Gilgamesh, same story. Everyone has a sun god that flies around the sun with chariots, with horses made of fire. Everyone has the same story, but everybody's surrounded by oceans. 10,000 years ago, no one talked to each other. Why they got the same stories everywhere? Maybe in Egypt or maybe over here. The sun god is an eagle in Egypt's crocodile, but the side localization, why they all got the same stories in the pyramids? Think about that. The earth is flat, that's the reason for it. I'm just kidding. People just walked on the other side of the paper Earth. Ready for this? There was a time when the Earth was a frozen ball of ice. And humans, literally in the tens of thousands of years it was frozen, could walk to one side of the Earth to the other. And then the ice melted, and they all had their stories, but it all came from the same place. It means everything's much fucking older than we thought. That's why everybody tells us, that's why pyramids are everywhere. Because pyramids go back 50,000 years probably, 30,000 years probably, before the last ice age. Huh? Antarctica pyramids? Dude, there's like Grand Canyon is hiding some stuff too. You read about it. You ever thought of that? Things are just much older than we thought. People took their stories and their pyramid building technology and just walked around the Earth when it was frozen. And then the ice melted, and then everyone separated. And that one story, this became a crocodile god, this became an eagle, this became a elephant with 8 arms. I don't know. They're all the same story everywhere. Everyone just localized their stuff. The Anunnaki, yeah, there you go. The lizard people. That's the answer. How'd they carve the stones? They used to say that they used to use the bag and battery to generate power. They created an electric current that actually could move material that they could actually sand and smooth the stones with. They found machining marks on some of the stones of the pyramids. Machining marks, like rotary machines. But also but I think that might be a little far-fetched. Expert brick. I've watched people on YouTube, masonry experts. I actually watch weird shit on YouTube. I've seen them just use a hammer and a chisel and smooth, like create perfect smooth lines and blocks. So I think master stone cutters were just basically what they had. That's why I think I'm so smooth. Oh yeah, the weird pyramid-shaped mountain in Antarctica. Oh yeah. Well, that's a good trading day, you guys. I know I missed out the big run in the morning, but I'll take the 18 whatever thousand. I'm gonna Google Area 51. Oh, that's so funny. How many people are leaving the stream because we're talking about pyramids? We just like to be funny when we're waiting for trades to set up. Got that retrace. Like I said, I'm not at all fearful of this market. And I think it still probably can continue to rally. I just don't have... Technically speaking, I know I keep cutting my trade early. I'm just trying to take base hits here. I hate when it moves this far out of DD bands. Remember, we always get in irrational modes like this. I always take quick ins and outs. I don't like bet on big rallies or breakouts. I just was retracing that down move off of MHP. Now, technically speaking, with resilience, it's really good. The trade is right back up to fill the gap. And I'm debating on if I want to do that or not. But I feel like it'd be over trading because I had a pretty good day. And the thing that's scaring me is that outside of DD bands, you guys remember, my scares are to the point where it's always a small. In a 4% zone, I always trade with the small. The fact that Nasdaq is flirting with like not being so strong, I'm not eager to jump in on it, so I'm sitting out. The submerged cities in the oceans. Well, you know why there's submerged cities in the oceans? Because, and I'm going to tell you the real awesomeness, not only that all of your ancient stories start literally in one place, which is a 100,000-year-old civilization that was right here. Then the earth froze. Then they migrated to follow the food. That's why they spread out over the world. Then the ice melted, and then now we had our Asia, Europe, America, whatever. That's why everybody spread out, and they were building pyramids 100,000 years ago. Now, something even cooler. You ready for this? Submerged cities in the ocean. I bet you, because every once in a while, the poles in the earth shift and the earth tilts the other way, that underneath Antarctica, which is why Antarctica is a place where people aren't really allowed to go without special permission. You know why? Because underneath a mile of ice in Antarctica are 100,000-year-old cities from the first civilization when Antarctica used to be at the equator. If you look around areas in the desert, around even like the deserts in Egypt and stuff, you'll see that there's water erosion marks. It used to be fertile, it used to be full of land, full of greenery and rain and everything. That used to be at a different spot. If you melt the ice in Antarctica, you're going to find tons of stuff because that used to be the equator 100,000 years ago. Civilization way before the Ice Age. Nailed it. That's what people are saying that. Do I watch the Y-Files? I love the Y-Files. That's such a good... I love that on YouTube. I watch that all the time. So what Earth was millions of years ago? I think the last... what's it called? The Greater Dryas or whatever was like 11 or 12,000 years ago, right? No, hold on. 16,000 years ago. Let me look that up. I'm so dumb. Yeah, 100,000 years ago. 11,000. Well, you think about it like this, right? You know, like in Jurassic Park when they crammed all the dinosaurs in like the same movie? You know, Brachiosaurus and T-Rex literally existed like 100 million years apart. Imagine 100 million years, right? That's a lot that happens. Imagine what we've done in the last 100 years. We went from riding horse buggies, right, to like a fucking handheld box that talks to outer space so I can make a phone call. That's a lot you can do in 100 years. Imagine what 100,000 years of humans could have done. And then the Ice Age just wiped most of them out. They became nomads. They lost all their technology. They had to become, you know, nomadic to follow the food. They walked around. Everything's like a Mad Max level thing. They forgot how to communicate. They became animalistic, barbaric. But before that, they were civilized. Who knows? Again, he talks about keyboards, not taking trades. See, whenever you're waiting for a trade, you gotta do something to get your mind off of it. So, anyways, I think under Antarctica, which used to be the equator, you're gonna have buried cities under all those glaciers and ice. Now here, that's about Atlantis being the west part of Africa. Oh yeah, the Eye of what's it called, the Eye of Ra. Hold on. Yeah, the Eye of whatever. Well, it was Atlantis the way that Plato was it Plato that described it, which was the city with the concentric rings, right? And they see evidence of that in like West Africa. Yep. Pulverized by the weight of ice, but as the ice melted, the water rose. Talking about that. Oh wait, cozy vibes. You are talking about the other. Everybody here has got their tinfoil hats on. I love it. We should be. I should be wearing a tinfoil hat today. The thing is, we're never gonna know, right? It's a crazy note. Soma Earth. It's a real thing. I know. I think it's a real thing. Did I ever listen or read the Graham Hancock? Yeah. His stuff is pretty cool. So why do the Egyptian pyramids, the pyramids located in Latin America, have the same geometric shape? Assuming their cultures do too. Well, there's two theories I have about the pyramids and their shape. Number one is that's a very sturdy shape when you're stacking blocks on top of each other. It doesn't get much sturdier than that. So what's the point of making a really tall, really big, sturdy shape and spending all this time to do it? If you were going to make a temple to yourself upon your death, wouldn't you just make a giant statue of yourself? So why some big thing with structure that is designed to be the strongest way to stack blocks? Because you want it to last tens of thousands of years. Because you've seen periods, or at least you have history of periods of when shit like this happens and you need them to survive. I think whoever built the pyramids had tons of evidence of hundreds of thousands of years of flooding and freezing. They built structures that were really tall and really sturdy so they could survive the next time things froze over and flooded. Why would you care to build something so big and so sturdy? The shape is a it's a structural thing. That's a very sturdy way to stack blocks. 4 sides, equidistant. You know what I'm saying? If every, 100,000 years the Earth rotates 90 degrees, wouldn't you build your thing with 90-degree angles? I think about this all the time. That way it's always pointing north from one of the sides. Because they knew the Earth would spin 90 degrees and the poles would rotate. So it's always got that facing towards the stars. Whether it's on this side or that side. You rotate 90 degrees, then you're still on one of the sides. Squares 4 90-degree angles. And it's sturdy. Those are my two theories. Graham Hancock, he's pretty cool. I don't watch a lot of stuff. When I was a kid, I used to read a lot of the a lot of other things. How come people question who built the pyramids in Egypt but not the ones in Mexico? Tourism. Egyptian tourism is just such a well-marketed thing. The pyramids in Mexico, the same thing. It's the same thing. How come all your pyramids are roughly near-ish the equator? I gotta watch the Mitchells versus the Machines. Okay, I gotta check it out. I could, I've seen the video. I pet goat too. No, I've never heard of that dude. What is that? Your favorite thing is taking conspiracy for theories earlier. X person one moon landing is fake. Me, you believe the moon? You believe in the moon? Oh, that's great. I love it. I think that's something I would say next time, just to throw another wrench in somebody's theory. The Earth is flat. Oh, you believe the Earth is real? Oh, bless your heart. We're living in a simulation, didn't you know? Didn't aliens build the pyramids? They build everything. We are the aliens. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so today, guys, let me talk about back to trading. There is really no evidence of market collapsing, market crashing. All signs are good. As a matter of fact, all the evidence today does state that this is likely to push to there. I've already made a significant amount of trade gains, though. I'm not sure I want to risk it, but that is the technically correct trade. The BLU open, hedge pressure open is a good setup. Keep an eye on these indicators right here. This orange is a tie break of this orange line here. For NASDAQ, it's negative. So the probability is slightly lower that it does hold under these circumstances. So be very cautious. Yeah, I don't think we sell off from here. I think the market stays nice and strong. I think a nice bull market. But we'll see. Wait to see what the 11 o'clock candle happens in about 40 minutes. We ramp up into European close. We'll sit there. Market's moving today on pre-Trump inauguration, plus great reads on the housing starts, by the way. I mean, we were talking about that as being something a little cautionary, right? As the housing starts were kind of bad for the last couple months in decline. Housing starts are the annualized number of new residential buildings that began construction during that reported month. So why is construction low, right? There is kind of a miniature housing crisis going on right now. The demand for houses has plummeted. Companies like Horton have reported their worst quarter sales probably in many, many years, if not history of the company. I think I read something like that last quarter. Why are people not buying houses? Well, number one, just coming out of COVID, right? People lived on their savings and credit cards to survive. So they don't have the down payment for a house. So that's number one. Number two is the mortgage rate is relatively higher compared to what it was in 2021. Now, again, 6-7% is not high relative to what it's been before. In the 80s, mortgage rates are 15%. It's 16%. It was higher. But it's relatively higher, and, the around 7% is skittish to people who are like, well, you know what? Let's wait and see if it goes back down to 3. It's not, because treasury yields are going through the roof, and the mortgage rates tend to match treasury yield rates, which are at massive highs right now, and even across the globe. In China, they're going through a treasury crisis in China right now. They're in a really bad spot. So inflation being a major reason why nobody wants to buy fixed income and bonds are tanking and yields are going through the roof. It's because of inflation. People don't have enough money to even make payments because things cost too high. And the premiums on houses have been going up. So right now, there's a surplus of houses, and we were seeing there's not a lot of new builds. But somehow today, there's a huge blip as there's a ton of new builds that started in December. And you may ask yourself, why are people starting to build in December? Well, that's seasonality, because a house takes 6 to 8 months, if you ever build one, to be built. And when you build in December, you're ready to go in July. And that's when most people are likely to move, when their kids are out of school. So this is likely a legitimate number. So, why is the demand up? I feel like because people are starting to have an easier time getting loans as unemployment's coming down, as jobs jolts are going up. Companies are creating jobs and hiring people. The unemployment rate is not going up. The GDP is nice and good. Banks' risk models are nice and clean. The federal funds rates is going to go down 50 basis points this year. So banks have even more incentive to lend money because the Fed's not paying shit to deposit with them. So now you have everybody has a little bit of incentive to steamroll, or like it's not steamroll, to start rolling this economy forward. So that's good to see the housing starts bump up like that. Wall Street loved that number, like I said they would. I said if anything looks better in the housing market, people are going to go nuts. And the month-over-month housing start rate change is the highest it's been since 2021. This was in the frenzy when people couldn't buy a house fast enough at the lowest interest rate. But now it's just as high at the 6 and 7%, whatever. Mortgage rate's like 7% now, right? Something like that. People are ready to buy now, which is telling you this might be a low in the housing market. That's what the data is telling me. What the hell? Mortgage rate today, right about 7. Yep. Do you believe that the mortgage rate's going to continue to go up, or is it going to come down? Now, I think that right now the NASDAQ is fighting a little bit. I'm just waiting on this to kind of let it materialize. I will take some more trades if things start to look a little bit better. But it's hard to find entries. When you're outside those DD bands, we teach you guys, take quick trades in and out and then walk away. If there's a rally, continual rally, it'll probably start into European close. You got to wait for that to happen. Do you believe the mortgage rates are going up? iDoc, if you're here, when we locked in our house back here, I did a case study to determine if I thought rates were going to go up or not. And I told her, I said, we need to move now because rates are going to go up. And rates definitely went up. We bought down our points to like 5%, something like that, roughly 5%. We put a lot of money, put a lot of cash in the house up front. So we got a low rate. We bought all the points we could buy because I think the rates are going up. It's advantageous to get a permanent lock-in on points reduction if you think rates are going to go up. And that was a great trade I made. And also we put, our full down payment down so we don't want any mortgage insurance, But why people weren't buying houses, they just don't have the down payment to put into a house. It's a post-COVID world we live in. People have been living off their savings. Nobody has, 50 grand, 100 grand, 300 grand, whatever your down payment is, sitting around. Luckily, we did. And so we got to avoid, we needed to get in while we could. And when we locked in back in like around November, somewhere like this, it was probably here. And I'm glad that we got in. We did. Yeah, most people don't put down 20%. I always do when I get a house. I'm not going to, if I have the cash, it depends on if I think I can get more return on that money elsewhere. But I hate wasting money. So if you got the money to spend, a house is just like a bank. The 5-year housing appreciation was 8%. Year-over-year appreciation of the housing market. It was 5% over the last 10 years. So your money gains 5% on average a year in a house. Your money loses, 3 or something, 3.2% due to inflation. So a house beats inflation, assuming you factor out the repairs. Maybe when you factor out the repairs, you might as well just, you might not profit on that trade, but at least you're not going to have your money lose to inflation like it's sitting in a bank. You'll definitely make more money long in the S&P than buying a house. But when you factor in how much you lose on your mortgage insurance, that's many percent a year as well. Buying a house is not necessarily a terrible idea if you got the money to put the 20% down, especially if rates are going to go up, which means, you lock in a good rate, you get that appreciation on the house, and you should be all right. And we can always refi if we need to, but buying a house is not the best option for most people right now. I live in Texas where property tax is really high, but we pay no state income tax. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. No state income tax is good, but, when you're paying 25 grand a year in property tax, it's a lot. I think Israel's security cabinet approving Gaza ceasefire is playing a factor. No. The Middle East has had very little, if any, ever correlation to our stock market. There has been Israel and Gaza and Iran and Iraq fighting for centuries, right? We've had many Gulf War. Now, a war that we're directly involved in is going to have a certain effect on the market, a certain effect on commodities markets as well. Afghanistan, Iraq clearly created bullish markets in 2003. But no, zero. Literally zero correlation. It has nothing to do with the global economy. Two very small countries with relatively close to like the GDP of the world. It's not going to, like, it's very small. It's not going to affect global trade. It's not going to affect global prices. It's not going to affect money supply, nothing. Interest rates, nothing. The things you care about, I think you can attribute more of this rally as to shorts getting out of the way as its monthly expiration, causing a short squeeze on monthly options, and pre-inauguration move on Trump in general, because Wall Street remembers Trump made a very bullish market. So, hey, Mr. Clutch Shoot, I loved your picture you posted this morning, by the way. Do most people not put down 20%? Most people don't put down 20% on a house. Most people don't have that cash saved up. Like these days. Which makes your monthly payment even higher. The premium's high, plus your mortgage insurance and all that stuff. I mean, it gets high if you don't have your 20% to put down. People wasted all their money trying to like survive during COVID. There wasn't a lot of I don't want to take along here. I keep convincing myself, take a stab at it. Oh my God. It's the technically correct trade. It is surviving. All right, I'll do it with one. That's it. Just one. Just one. It's developing out pretty good. It does look good for the gap fill. So I think I might get lucky on this to have this guy right up to the gap fill. We'll see. See, I know I tell stories and goof around, but I'm waiting for my trade to set up. I need an MHP, resilience is all. I need all that stuff to line up and do okay. Third time's a charm. Let's see if Nasdaq can run up and tap that gap fill. Why the hell not? It's looking pretty solid, I think. It's trying to sell off, but it's catching a bid here. So Res is definitely really strong today. So I think we might get, I think we might make the approach on the gap fill. I think we might get a little run at this. S&P is about to break out the highs too. Ooh, let's get some carry on that S&P. The cat active line 6038 is going to be a resistance point in the S&P. So I think by a proxy trade, if we hit this level here, I might close out the NASDAQ. So the S&P does have a pivot nearby, but we'll see. What do y'all think? Facebook is laying off of all companies. What does Facebook even do these days? They haven't invented anything new. That's the relationship status over at Facebook. What are they doing? Facebook schmacebook. Oh, wait. We got to sing the Guru song. Let's go. If you guys like singing, if y'all like hanging out on the stream here, appreciate your support, being here, obviously. Don't forget to sub to the channel. We teach the best, all right, literally the best live trader training boot camp you have ever been to in your entire life. I'm not kidding. I want you guys to come to our courses. We made them $1 so that you all come. We've had hundreds of people sign up this week. It's been a crazy, huge turnout. If you guys are liking the courses, today is very important. We go over liquidity maps and position sizing techniques. Why am I buying 1 instead of 5? It's all in today's class. Ready? Where's all the gurus and their fat trades? Looking for 20 apex. Scrolling my big feed, looking for payouts. Why is everything so quiet? The metaverse. Where's the influencers and their 20 accounts? Everyone making 100K. Why is it so quiet? Where's all them gains? Boy, it's quiet today on Twitter. I don't see any big fat posting gains today. You know, I forgot to post my big fat gains yesterday. See, I even forget to post my wins. Some people are like, oh, I finally made a win. Let me make a post. You know what I mean? I had a big day yesterday and I forgot to even post it. I didn't even post it on my Twitter how much I forgot about it. Oh my goodness. Wait. Man, it's quiet today on Twitter. Where's all the people that love to post when they win and don't post when they lose? Oh, man, that's FinTwit for you. Jeez Louise. Man, I'm getting sick. I kind of want to lay down. Dude, it's only 9. Wait, did we? I'm going to close out. Hold on, I'm confused. Wait, it's only 9:30 right now? I swear I just looked at my clock and I thought it was 10:30. Spring ahead, fall back. We didn't go through some weird transitional daylight savings shift, did we just now? Oh my goodness. 9:30 Central. It's only 9:30 today, of all times, all things. All right, I should hold that trade to complete. I don't know why. I was like a little concerned that my clock changed a little bit. I am feeling a little kind of under the weather, though. I might want to take it easy. I just pulled 20K today, guys, on this up and down nonsense. I'm happy. Base hits now. That's all I'm doing. Base hits on the PA accounts. Making 500 a trade, 600 a trade. This is my breakfast burrito. And when I heat it up, it was still frozen. So I had to eat half of a breakfast burrito today, the warm half, which was everything but the potatoes, which is usually one of my favorite parts of a breakfast burrito, believe it or not. People usually like a potatoes like the filler part of a breakfast burrito. They usually go for like the eggs or the sausage or the bacon or whatever. I particularly love the potatoes. I love me some good crispy home fries. And that part was ice cold, so I didn't get to eat the potatoes today. So what's up, guys? Questions. If you count drop in 3, 2, 1. Hilarious. 630 free market 2 reactions upward. Yeah, that's correct. I should start a Twitter account, send back and laugh at your $200 profit. Hey, why would I laugh at your $200 profit? That's $200 you didn't have, dude. I would completely sell you. Matt, metal voice only if you're going to sing. Where's all the gurus? Part of my strategy is to stream outside of the range of when other people stream. That way, when people are still in the market, they find us before and after. Like this little little strat. So I got to stay here, unfortunately, and I got to burn through it. Now, call me a wuss for closing out this trade earlier, but technically speaking, I should be in this trade. The Nasdaq has about 30 more points to go. I would say right about here at the tippy top. This is a move roughly to 21,600. But the S&P also hits its risk interval limit on that move up at 60.38. So as S&P does approach this, it might try to have some selling pressure. But then again, right? Remember, I don't fade a bull market. You guys see the market has moved all of this pre-market, and I'm still getting all my trades long. You know why? Who here has been to the 20-day profitability mindset masterclass classes? Who's been to those classes? Type yes. And convince 10 other people here to sign up for them today. Why am I longing at the top? Market's moving not even 10 or 15 points, and that translated to 20 grand. I'm not fading it. I'm not trying to have this market turn around. My performance is indicating anyone else's performance, by the way. It's not a reason you should take the classes, but you should learn about risk management, position management. The very first class is all about don't fade a bull market. Don't fade a bull market. Don't fade a bull market. Let a bull market wants to be bullish. As the market has rallied pre-market like this, the trick is when you wake up, forget that the pre-market happened. There's a reason at Rocket Scooter we give you the liquidity map, and it starts here, and we don't show you historic data on candles. It centers right here because all that matters is the right now. Open, hedge pressure, open is liquidity map at its finest. I don't say we've moved up X amount of dollars pre-market, 2% pre-market, it's got to sell off. I'm like, I'm going to buy the dip. I made all of my money just scalping off of MHP on the long side. Bull markets are bullish for a reason. When markets open at 9:30, there's a reset button. The market opens and gaps to the highest liquid spot where there's buyers and sellers. You have to take that into account. Pre-market moves never scares me into saying, ooh, that's moved a lot. I think I need to fade this. I'm usually like, okay, hopefully when we open up, I've got a bull pivot to long from. And that's what you saw me do today, guys. Just as easy as that. Just started day one. Cozy vibes. How do you like it, by the way? It's a bull market. 2 out of 3 greater market indicators are positive. As Simon said, definitely. That's what I'm saying. You're ready to pay for 2 people if he turns on the super chat thing. Wait, what's super chat? How do I turn on super chat? Wait. Teach me. Wait, is this a YouTube thing? Hold on. How do I... Oh, how do I... Okay, hold on. How do I turn this on? Hold on. I see it. All right, how the hell do I turn on super chat? We need to Google this. I need to learn how to do YouTube. All right. How to turn on super chat. Hold on, I got a text here. On the YouTube Studio mobile app, at the bottom screen, tap Earn, tap Super's Card. Hold on. It has to be on YouTube mobile? Okay. At the bottom of the screen, tap Earn. Okay. Tap the Super's Card. Okay. Select Turn On. Super thanks, super chat, super stickers. Okay. Here I am on YouTube, not doing it to make money. I'm not even turning on all these crazy features. All right, it should be on JK. How do I do it from now? Cozy says it's a little bit complex right now. And that's I'm glad that people understand that when you start learning about the stock market and the way that it really is, it's going to be a little complex. That's one thing to understand. A lot of people just think price goes up, price goes down. And to them, that's their experience with the market. But the market is a very complex thing where, you know, you're trying to beat computers that are algorithmically designed to be perfect and steal money from them. Is what you're trying to do as a trader. And so the complexities of the market are part of learning the market. It's not just using trend lines and all this other stuff. It's, I mean, I didn't even the market to move a lot for me to put 20G in my pocket. That's it. Like I just made little scalps. Well, why long and why not try to short, right? The classes are available in the Discord. Number one, the way you get the class is either A, you sign up for the monthly membership, or B, you sign up for the classes for $1 a day. That's the link for $1 a day. The Zoom call link is posted in the Discord every day at 3:30 in the afternoon. Where's the photo of the serious bear? Oh, wait. Let me find it. Hold on. Y'all are so funny. I love that you guys, we like to cut shit here. And I like that everybody here has fun with me, because sometimes trading, you have to have a little fun while you do it. Let me show view. Hold on. Where are those bear images? The serious bear. I think that's not the serious bear, though. The football bear. No. Hold on one second. This one? The bear at the bull party? Let's make a meme post. Hold on. Okay. There's a little text box here. Hold on. Let's have some fun with it. What should I say? There we go. That'll work. Are you on the plane? Have a safe trip to Hawaii for your work trip. Work trip. I want your job, dude. I swear to God. Miss you too. I would like your work trip, by the way. Hey, so JK, I turned it on. Did it work right? Yeah, let me set up donations and everything. Let me try to see if I can't set it up. I've never set this up before, so I'm literally the world's worst YouTuber. Oh, there it is. One free class. Hey, very nice. So how does that work, JK? You're trying to quit your job? Yeah, everyone, iDoc is trying to quit her job because it's so hard to wake up and have an all-expense paid trip to a resort in Hawaii. Oh my God, how horrible. And they pay for your food and drink, and they even fly you right to the airport in Uber Black. God, man. What a miserable fucking existence. Oh my God. Quit. You need to quit. Time to quit. We make fun, but no, she wants to quit because we want to start a family at some point, you know. So she doesn't want to quit because she doesn't want to work. She just wants to quit because she wants to eventually be like a mama bear, mama bull. We're not gonna say bear in this house here. Mama bull. Yeah, please bring new germs because I'd like to be sick a fourth time. Bring me some of those Hawaiian flu particles. Is she better now? She woke up this morning like mysteriously better. And I woke up this morning mysteriously worse. We've been sick since we moved. Since December. No, she works. She should just buy Lifetime and trade. That's what I'm saying. Hey, looks like JK gifted some classes. So how do you get that? How do you get the gift? Yeah, I'll refund you, dude. Just message me and we'll work it out. Whatever. He's donating classes to people because he's telling you he wants you to go through these classes because they're that important. That's really nice of him. Okay. I got to find a random YouTube chat picker. And there'll be a random trigger word. You get the $40 from YouTube. Okay, wait, how does this work? Oh, I get to choose. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. I've been meaning to run this one. So I just signed up for Botrix, and they can do roulettes for the amount of YouTube viewers that you have. Wait, I don't want to log in Espanol version. Let's go and log in English version here. Let's see if I can get this to work. All right. All right. Go premium. Okay, I had to pay. Do I have to pay for this? Hold on. I don't know if I have to pay for it yet. $3. Okay. Interaction. Song request. No. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at this up really quick. Let's see if I can find. Maybe we'll do like a random drawing, or and not a random drawing, but like a keyword entry. Hold on. Botrix giveaway. Okay, that's how I do it. Let's see. All right, we'll do a random giveaway. So I get to pick 2 people to gift the classes to. Perfect. Okay. Widgets, raffles. Okay, widgets. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, let's try something. Let's see if it works. Type in the word course into chat. Course, C-O-U-R-S-E. Let's see if that works. How does this work? Participants. Okay, stop typing. I don't think it's working. What the hell? Oh, I need to set... I think I need to allow the... I need to set the... Oh, wait. It is working. Okay, keep typing it. Okay. All right, looks like it's... Some people are showing... Okay. All right, cool. It is working. Okay, now nobody type anything. Nobody type anything right now. We're going to start over. Okay. Don't type nothing. All right. If you're already a member, this doesn't apply to you. If you're already in the course, this doesn't apply to you. It's people that haven't signed up yet. We'll do 2 free courses. Okay. Why not? Stop. Yep. Yeah, stop typing. Okay, hold on. We'll try something different. I got it. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Testing it out. Okay, now once we get to the end, how do we do the raffle part? Okay. Hold on. How do I roll it? Okay, I got the entry there. I don't know how it says to like... Okay. All right. Now, how do I do... Oops, how do I do the bot itself? To do the raffle. I can get everybody entered. Hold on. Let's read this.
Back whenever you do, like...
The eyeball. Wait, what? Hold on.
My chat, and I type in the command that I gave it. You will then see my name right here, and then once all the names are in, then you can hit accept, and then it's going to do this, and you will also see it over here as well because you're doing the window capture for it. So you're...
Oh. Oh. Okay. You. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Yes, slow and steady. Yep. 4 free course. Oh, that's cool. All right. Oh, how cool. All right. Okay. Man, it's getting hot in here. All right. I tested new word. Okay, ready? Everybody now, type in the word course. Ready, go. Only if you're not a member. If you haven't taken the course or you haven't, and type it in once. Are you typing it 8 times? Oh my God, stop. What are you typing it in like 9 times? Oh my God. All right. Y'all are silly. All right. Okay, go. Type it in once. Just go. Just keep typing. Keep going. Keep going. All right. This is fun. Okay, I like this. I'm going to wait till it gets everyone logged in here. That's kind of neat. All right, type in the word course. It's a raffle. This is so easy. I love it. All right. Looks like there's a little bit of a delay here. You only need to type it in once. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. It says 46 people. Maybe there's a delay. Let's wait. Try course with a capital C. I don't know if it's case sensitive. Let's see if that actually changes it. I'm learning. We're learning as we go, guys. We're gonna be. All right. So S&P looks like it took the liquidity map trade up to monthly hedge. That would be the end of the day, by the way. Like we're trading today. The move to there is the final part of the day. I think that I'm happy with the 20K. That's basically it. I'm not selling or shorting from here, but there is resistance pressure from MHP. So from here, that's just the end of the predictable part of the day. All right. For some reason, it thinks 52 people have entered out of the 300-something people. I don't know. I really don't know. It says 52 people, though. Yeah, so we need some 19 likes. Let's see if I show up there. Let's see what it is. I'm testing to see if it has to be case sensitive. iDoc Talk is there with the course. Yep, it's all right. You guys are there. If it's free, it's not worth it. All right, that should be, I guess, most people. Okay. That'll work. Okay, so I'm going to draw this. And like I said, half of you guys already are in the damn course, so I don't know. We're gifting it to people that haven't taken it yet. So first of all, you guys have to go here. Go to our Discord also first. Right, make sure to join our Discord. When you get there, send me a message for questions or anything. I mean, we have a huge Discord with one of the biggest futures Discords there is. All right. Apparently only 58 people. Seems like it should be a lot more than 58, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. And if I click accept, it's going to be a drawing. And it's going to do this. So 35 Wheelan, you got, it says apparently write something in chat to claim your prize. This is cool. We'll use this from now on. I like it. Am I disqualified if you enter more than once? Oh, good. Punish people. 35 willing to say something in class. Say something in chat. All right, you did say something. A lot of times these oh, there it is. All right, cool. All right. We're going to try again, but only enter one time. All right, Wheelan, send me a message in Discord. All right. How many are we giving away? 4 or 2? Pardon me. JK was donating class to you guys. Thank you. I had $80, so 4. Okay, we're going to start over. Ready? A new. All right. You donated 20. Okay, cool. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right. 4 courses to you guys. Thank you for the donations. Okay. 3 more people. We're going to start over. All right. Here's the new keyword. Now, type it once. Rocket. Type it one time and see if that works. No, don't say course again. We're testing this one out. Only type it in once. Do I have to click accept? Or I don't know how this works. Oh, there it is. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I don't know if, like, it's getting everybody. Let me... Now, I am on the free version. I wonder if you have to pay to get, like, I feel like there's more than 46 people. That's what it said last time, but we'll see. What does premium get us? I don't think it's case sensitive. Let me test it out. Dude, this is cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screen cap this widget and then put it over in the overlay. Ooh, yeah. Yep, it showed up there when I did it. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It only applies if you're not a member, so. Opie and Anthony Radio. Is it case sensitive? Coming in the last second there. Apparently, say something in chat to claim your prize. Opie and Anthony Radio. Welcome to the crew. This is fun. All right, let's do another one. Rolling, 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 rolling. Joe. Joe, aren't you a member? Joe, you're already a member, aren't you? I thought you were. I don't know which Joe it is. Joe K. Joe, say something in chat. Joe. Sorry, you missed it. Joe, aren't you? You're a member, right? Joe? Joe K, are you already a member? Oh, you're not? Okay, congratulations. Nothing, you're good. We have a bunch of Joes as members. Okay, welcome. Joe, Opie, through. Okay, go to Discord and send me a message and be like, this was me from today. All right, one more. Adriano Duarte. Let's go, Adriano. Type something in chat. No ETF accounts today. There should be ETF accounts. Remember, Elite Trader Funding was having their 90% off sale. That is for 2 more days. Don't forget, use our code, our link for 90% off ETF. They're the only person right now with a 90% off sale if you guys are trying to do a bunch of like evals and stuff. Okay. Those of you that won, go here. Yeah, everybody think JK and who else donated? I didn't see who else donated. And what you guys take the class? Trust me. Go here. Send me a message. For the rest of you, let me explain something to you. The class is only $1. Okay? There's 20 classes, 20 days. It's only $1. If you go to the website, if you click this link right here, you can join the festivities with everyone else. Each class is part of a boot camp. We go through a lot of material together. None of it is chart reading. None of it is technical analysis. None of it is candle patterns. None of it is chart patterns, time frames, normal basic stuff, zero. None of it. It's a class on betting properly. All of my trades today were 2 contracts apiece. All of them. That's it. Why 2 contracts? Why not 5 contracts? So this is what I did. 1612 ETF. Betting techniques are the difference between winning and losing in trading. You have to have some kind of strategy on how you bet properly. It's a scaling risk plan that I have. All right, that was an ETF, Apex today. Adding this up. This is my, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 13, 2, 13, 7, 14, 6, 8, 15, 4, 16, 2, 17, 1, 17, 7, 18, 3, 19, 20 minus 3, about roughly 20K. Only took a couple of contracts. It's only a couple of contracts per account. And that's what my Apex is. I'll be getting my payout, my next payout early next week with Apex. The classes are not live only. They're taught live, but the recordings are going to be posted in the Discord after we do them. So it's an hour a day. Huge turnout. The boot camp goes over. The first class starts off with the unbeatable trading strategy that involves randomly longing the market. It's a fun thought experiment. It's not a real strategy. It's a fun one that we build off of to understand that the market is random and therefore you can do random things and still make money. It's a neat thing. The idea is that the thing that matters is that you have to treat your position sizing as the major handle that you approach the market with for the flexibility of what you do. The size of your position is the key to your strategy. Where you stop, where you get out, yeah, that's part of it too. But the size of the position you take is the key to making money. It's the key to turning losers into winners. It's the key to having a high win rate. It's key to everything. Position sizing is part of risk management. The confidence you have in your trade, the confluence you have in your trade is the size of the position you take. Yesterday was one of the position sizing classes. We utilized the margin requirement in futures contracts to understand some magic structure points in the market. Let's talk about the DD band today. That is one of our biggest indicators that we show based on the risk interval. Today, we moved way outside the DD band overnight. And I tell you guys, there's a magic structure point on that risk interval. And today, let's talk about it, right? Class number 2 of the 20 is yesterday. Trust me, you can quickly catch up if you sign up today. There's no kidding that NASDAQ's risk interval, which is here, check it out. Exactly, our algorithm spits it out every night. 157.75 from yesterday's close. Are you not entertained at the high volume pivot we've had in the overnight? Look at this. Walk right up to it, and then that's the major selling pivot. Cool, right? That is this exact distance from yesterday's close, given to you yesterday at the end of the night, or at the beginning of the session, sorry, before the market started. And then as you see today, when you break through the risk interval or the DD band, you see when you break through it, high volume pivot, predictable high volume pivot, just breaking that one distance, 157.75 from yesterday's close. It is an insane cool thing. The pivoting off of this line is incredible. The stats on markets closing inside or outside of these bands is the green bands is really neat. Per our back test, when we did the count over the last, over the amount of time we counted on our class, it showed about 88% of days tend to stay within inside of these bands. Only 4% of days close above and 8% of days close below. So inside of the bands, I usually trade to the bands and call it quits. Outside of the bands, I do long only trades, and I only long on strong pivots to next resistance, and I close out. Today was all longing on strong pivots, next resistance, close out. Here retrace, here retrace, here retrace. Long, strong pivot outside of the bands. Long only, no shorting. Remember my rule? I always tell people, I don't short. The first thing I said at the stream today, no shorting for me. I never short a bull market, even though only 4% of days close up here. Down here, I always long a dip at a strong pivot as well. If I find hedge pressures or bull zones or something down here. Again, never short. I sit out on a short. I sit out on a short. I look for long dips to buy. I look for long dips to buy. On the downside, I bet the volatility collapses and I hit for that 88%. On the upside, I never fade it down because you never know how high it can go before it does eventually fade down, if it actually does. So it's the percent of days that close inside or outside those bands. And did you know it's based on just the margin requirements of the futures contract? It's a hack of the CME Group's own span protocol that sets minimum margins for clearing firms. You may not know if that's cool, but that is everything related to this. So it's pretty cool to see it in action, right? You guys were at the class yesterday. Just when you touch these bands, it's predictable high volume. Right when you get up close to it and start breaking out of it, look at 7:30, the volume started ramping out on the break of it. This is where the activity is. So today we tested it multiple times, or tried to test it. But yeah, it's like I'm not out there trying to short this market. That's the first two classes. What did I say you guys do too much of? These are the two biggest mistakes of traders. Number one, you tend to make a lot of money when you blow it up in like 1 to 2 days. It's never like you're doing okay, but then it's like, oh man, I'm doing bad. Oh, I'm doing worse. Oh crap, I'm doing worse. Oh man, oh, this sucks. I'm just not good at this. Oh, I'm at 0. Oh man, nice gentle approach to 0. This is none of you. If you could lose this way, you should be proud of yourself to lose slowly. That's actually really good. Most of you are in this camp. Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. Oh, fuck my boss. Oh, I'm quitting my job. Oh my God, I lost everything. What the fuck? I just wish I wouldn't have traded today. Why? This is all of you. And I know you guys are like, bro, why are you doing me like this, right? It's all of you. Every single one of you. It's all of you. All of you are here. If you could gently lose money down to 0, be very proud of yourself if you could just whittle an account down. If you're just so bad and you lose $200 a day and $200 a day and all of a sudden years later you're at 0, that's actually not bad trading. That's a lot of control. There's control in this. There's no control in that. You bet too big, and that's reason number one that you all lose money, is you bet too big to allow that to happen. We teach you betting strategies, especially in futures, on how to bet. I have an equation that tells me my max position size. We taught it yesterday. I'm not out there 10, 20, 30, 40 contracts. My P&L isn't like this. I have my P&L that I did on my trading contest. Pretty good performance curve. Under the most pressure, trying to win a contest, live streaming everything. Again, this doesn't mirror my results, don't apply your results. But in the trading contest I did, it was a month of trades, 1,532. This was last October. My P&L was like this. It's just steady. It was a great market as well. But also notice that the losses are, looks like there's some control there, right? It's not like the market, I'm just like chopping all over the place. It's a lot of control. The position sizing, the expectancy, all this stuff, 80% win rate. You can see all this stuff is basically, and that's live streamed, and that's a contest. And I started that contest 9 days late, and I still won. What's the secret, you may say? I bet the right amount. I could have YOLO'd to like have that account do this, and then it would do this. I mean, but I have a certain scale at which I bet. So one of you, everyone in this chat has one of two problems. Number one is you're betting too big. Number two, you're shorting too much. And these are the two problems we face in our courses. You're shorting way too much. Way too much. Roughly 90% of my trades are long trades in all environments, even bear markets. I even teach that as well. Doesn't mean I'm catching falling knives and praying. I'm scraping out bull scalps in a bear market all day long. You passed the 150K, made 3K. There you go, and slowly lost 5K. I mean, that's good that you're slowly. It means you have some control there. How am I placing trades? So many different accounts in one time. I've got a whole screen full of DOMs open off to the right. So I take my little Trade-Evate DOM and I just minimize it to where basically all you see is this. I can make it as small as you can. So off on another screen, I just have a bunch of DOMs lined up. I have like all of my Apexes lined up. I got my ETFs lined up over here. I got my Top Step over here. I just got all my DOMs like this. And I go click, 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 click. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but I don't tether the accounts together. Reading down to stand for a funded account size is updated and how to calculate position size of the account. I couldn't fully listen yesterday when you were talking 6K gain goal, but $3,000 drawdown. So in a funded account, like we'll cover it in the courses, but in a funded account, the daily drawdown that you have that busts the account is your account size, and you do your calculation off of that every day. So if it's a 100K account with a $3,000 drawdown, it's an account size of 3,000. So you use that as your baseline of understanding how big of an account you have, so you know how many contracts you need to trade. Dom. So I'm manually making all of them. Yeah. No, I don't multi-trade. I think that's designed for failure. Look, guys, I use every odds to my advantage. You guys want to know something? Like, don't tether them all together. The chances of you being exactly right at their exact pivot is silly. So today, like, I have a bunch of accounts, start longing there, and then I long in a couple more there, I long in a couple more there, I long in a couple more there, I long in a couple more there. My target is here. When I'm doing when I'm doing my regular account, I'll long once, and like when I get to that spot where it makes sense, and I'll long again at the bottom. But in the funded accounts, I'm aiming like super wide and super messy. I'm not stabbing all 20 accounts right here at the same spot. That's why the distribution is all different, because I'm playing it to my advantage. If I enter a couple here and it rallies from there, great, I made some money. If it continues to fall, they take a little drawdown, then those make money. I'm aiming all of my PA accounts around one pivot. People that make a lot of money in that realm are going to tell you they don't trade, they don't tether them together. Nobody actually does that and makes a lot of money. I'm just like, you know, and if like I enter one here and I enter one here and I enter one here and then it crashes, then I blew up 3 of the 17 accounts and I just sit out and then I roll the 3 new ones back in the next day. So today I was very confident. So right around here, I was throwing 1 and 2 contracts pretty much at all accounts, but they all had slightly different entries. Some of them are NASDAQ, some of them are S&P as well, to split the risk even further. I don't do them all NASDAQ because NASDAQ moves very quick. You know, I don't want to hit it too crazily, but you basically should use the system against itself. Like if an example is the market was falling, you wouldn't do this, but think of like a martingale, just long here, then long there, then long there, then long there. And eventually one of them is going to pay out while the other one's busted at $20 a pop or $100 a pop. You made $5,000 on one account and it costs you $500 to get that one account to pay out. There's people that game the system all day long like that. It's not gaming the system, but it's using the system's boundaries against itself. They give you multiple accounts. Don't tether them together like it's one account. The odds of you getting exactly right, that exact pivot, without hitting drawdown is very low. I allow the extra accounts to long when it overshoots my pivot. Does this make sense? As Adriano just said, by the way, Adriano, you won the contest. Don't forget to message me. And this way you're able to DCA even if it's not allowed in a single account, and you nailed it. That's exactly what it is. You're dollar cost averaging in, but using different accounts. Why would you not do that? A real trading strategy involves cost basis management. Oh, okay. We need to do one more drawing because the current member won the contest. Thank you, Slacks, for messaging me. All right, I'm going to do one more drawing. You guys got trigger happy. Let's go. Francesco. Hey! Francesco Medici here. All right, you're the winner. Welcome to the crew. All 4 of you guys are in the crew now. You guys get to come to classes. But even if you didn't win, the classes are usually part of the $200 a month package. They come with the platform. But we made it $20 so everybody can do it. It's $20, 20 classes, $1 a class. Pay for it, guys. Just do it. I've seen people selling classes for $200 and things like that. We wanted to make sure we had the most comprehensive trading education for literally $1 a class, just to give you guys, save your money for trading. So, Andrew sent me DM of all the winners. All right, cool. As soon as you started to trade 2 or 3 micros, you started to make profits weekly. Once you cut your position size down, hey, not bad. Do you have another question? You hate to bring it up the middle. Blah, 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 blah. Can't log into your account, so having email verification issue and not getting the verification email. You don't need the verification email right now. You can just log in without it. So try to log in without it. If you're having trouble logging in, try a different browser. We're fixing that email verification thing. It just never. We switched providers from our email service, and the last patch put it out. Get with Slacks in chat, Eric. And he'll help you get in, for sure. All right. Oh, I'm getting hot. I'm trying to get flush. Whew. Where's all them guru gains today? I'm not seeing much people post up. Ugh. All right. 680. Let's find some resistance targets just to see where we're going here. Like I said, bull market's back. We posted the other day. You guys want to know how to read the bull market? We also teach in the classes. We have 3 indicators called the Greater Market Series. Greater Market Series is going to show you 3 different things on the S&P for all you futures traders. This is something we do every morning, the Greater Market. Here's the rule that I have. Greater Market. Number 1, we need to know what the stocks are doing today. And all you do is you look at that number right there. It's called the DD ratio. It's bull-bear bias. That number is greater than half. It's bullish. So, bullish. Okay, that's good. 93% of the market cap of the stocks are in a bull zone. Delta positive, gamma positive, options exposure. Okay, that's the stocks now. SPY on the month scale or monthly hedge pressure. And remember, today is MOPEX, so let the market squeeze today. It's gonna be crazy. SPY is now breaking through MHP. SPY has monthly gamma maximum on dealer sold options here. Gamma positive. Fancy word for order flow positive, long more than short. So the now indicator is bullish. The 1 month from now indicator is bullish, which actually the month scale. This rolls into a new one Monday. So we'll have a new line, but just for today, it's bullish. Number 3, monthly maps, which is a 3-month outlook. It's going to show the distribution of positions over time. It's also bullish, and I'll show you how to read that. It's like 2 seconds to read it. What you do is you open this button, Rocket Scooter. You click this thing that says monthly map. You go get our little position guide in the Discord. Oh, man. Sorry again. Sorry for coughing. You look at 3 things. Number 1, are you in a dark gray or light gray? If you're in dark gray, you're in a bull zone. Number 2 is how the dark grays change over time. This is the time all the way. This is to May of this year. These are days. If the dark gray is sloping down, the bull market is strengthening. People are buying dips. If the light gray is sloping down, shorts are squeezing. So this is a clean distribution that the S&P is bullish through May. So not only is the now indicator bullish, the month indicator bullish, the 3-month indicator bullish, the greater market is bullish. And for 3 days, I wrote back and said, bull market's back. And every day, it's like you see the guru posts. Nice. And I've been making fun of people. Bull market's back. Bull market's back. And even some of my friends are like skeptical. But you can't argue with the numbers, right? This is my tweet a couple days ago. Mild February, breakout March, bet. And then, you know, I've been pushing it pretty hard. And I think I said like, hold on, where was it? Bull market's back, bull market's back, bull market's back. Some of my good friends, Shark's a good guy. Shark, one update doesn't convince you just yet. And a lot of people are cautious, which is good. Nothing wrong with being cautious. Shark's a good trader. But like, we had the confidence on this day right here to say bull market was back. We didn't need 2 or 3 days. I'm the first one in. You know, it's like, oh, Aaron, I think this is today. Yeah, so one of my friends, Aaron Blonde Broker, is interviewing Joe the Tiger King on her podcast. So that's somehow today. Make sure you guys follow the Blonde Broker, because she's interviewing Joe. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, she's awesome. It like the stuff they come up with sometimes is really funny. The giveaway doesn't work. It works. I got to give you guys the access manually. So you didn't win anything. Then you don't get anything, but it did work. So January 15th, breaking. The bull market is back. The bull market is back. All greater 3 signals and Rocket Scooter flip strong and bullish. This was January 15th. Very excited. It's a good trading day today. Cat active at 60.38, so obviously I don't do much trading outside of here. Is he? Yeah, he's still in jail. I hope like for whatever reason that like Trump's second presidency is more like comical and meme worthy. Like I hope he just goes through and pardons Joe Exotic because everyone loves him. Like who cares like what he did, right? I hope Trump just is like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. And he gets pardoned. Yeah, I heard a clip of it. They're talking to him. Well, he's in jail. The giveaway doesn't work. Oh, it worked. We had like a random drawing. Wait, what giveaway? Oh, my bad. Hold on. Wait. No. I'm so sorry. The elite. This is me being flu brain here. Hold on. My bad. No, that giveaway is not working. I'm so sorry about that. We had. Oh, wait. We were supposed to be doing a giveaway today, weren't? Oh my God. I'm an idiot. Okay, we'll do it on Monday. We do it every Friday. Today is Friday, isn't it? I'm fired. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we do Elite Trader Friendly giveaway every Friday, and I somehow forgot. It's like I'm just an idiot. I'm fucking fired. I'm fired. I'm firing myself. Seriously. My bad. My bad. Like I'm not even. I do it, but there's only like 200 people still here, so guys, that's totally my bad. Like I've been sick and just my brain doesn't work anymore. Frank, I need to get no, I'm like I said, I'm behind from the giveaway a couple days. I still need to give you the code. The last giveaway winners from a couple days ago. iDoc was sick. Her parents were over, like really sick. So basically, when I got off the stream, I was taking care of her and doing housework and things. And I just have not been like, I'm behind on my emails. I'm behind on my DMs. And I've been sick for a month. So I've just been like, I've been a very bad host. I'm sorry. I still owe you, Frank. Adriano, thank you. That makes me feel good. Ron. Rana, yeah, I'm so sorry, man. It's been quite hectic. All right, good setup today. So greater market all bullish. S&P went up to hedge pressure. This is the end of the trade. If I was still in the trade, it's long from there to there. I would have been done if I was still in the trade. Remember when I said earlier that Nasdaq would fill the gap on positive res? That's also the end of the trade. I wouldn't do anything else from here. This scalp was like the perfect setup. I know I took a bunch of stabs at this, but this was great. Today, the market's likely to chop from here. I wouldn't make any bets from here. I would literally, if I was in a trade, which I'm not, I would walk away now. I would close everything down now. It is monthly options expiration. We do have a new president stepping into office on Monday. TikTok didn't ban on Sunday. We got a big weekend coming up. I would not bet anything from here. This is likely the extent of the move. It doesn't mean it's going to sell off. It doesn't mean it's going to whatever. I don't make bets from here. I usually call it. Outside of the DD band, outside of this green line, I usually take my trade to my target and get out. S&P ends at CAD active. 60.38 was my upper target today we talked about. Gap fill right about 23 is my target on NASDAQ that I talked about. You're at the beginning of the stream. Those are my exit targets. 68 if it goes all the way to the yellow, which it could. I'm not fighting that today. Oh, I thought I drew them on here. Oh, here it is. 60.38 is one risk interval from the low move. You can see that there is heavy pivoting action. We covered this yesterday, how important that risk interval number is. Catalyst now active to the upside of the S&P. NASDAQ, you guys remember my target from this morning? 21,691. You guys remember that? Do you remember that this morning was the first thing I typed? Tell me you guys remember. That was the red line. So those of you that have gone through our illiquidity pivots class, tell me that that's not cool because I calculated this level on that Tuesday. Like I said, people are gifting the classes because they're like nudging you in the ribs. They're not doing any more class gifting. You got to get in now if you want to do it. I calculated that pivot on that day. And we're like, maybe I missed it by a couple ticks, but that was it. Okay, so make sure that you understand that's very important. Outside of the green lines, we look for these, like we call them illiquidity pivots, as return pivots on big moves to trade on them. Right? The bulls are back in town, Nas. You know it. Is the market open on Monday? Half day on Monday. Yes, the classes are recorded. That's the best part. We do them live so that you guys can do Q&A, but we record it and then we post it on the Discord. So we go through the 20, then we start over and go through them again, start over, go through them, and we repeat them over and over again. You can watch the old ones now that are already there from the last series, or you can watch them live as we do them now and get them updated every night. Each one is about an hour long, so definitely worth $1. That's like a penny a minute. A little over a penny a minute. They're going to be in a section called the 80 days. It's like, I need to just call it the current courses instead of 80 days. Like, because I know it's a little confusing to people. All right, let's rename it. Edits. Current courses. I'm going to call it current boot camp. Oh my God. I'm starting to get hot. I need to take my jacket off. All right, guys. I love y'all. I love that y'all hang out with me every morning. I love that you guys helping the stream grow. I love that you're giving us some support on social media. See, you don't always have to make a trade. I'll have to trade every market. I was a champion at sitting out in this market when I needed to. I missed most of those days and it blew up. I waited. Now I'm back to longing. After CPI came out, I said bull market is back. And that's not bad. Doesn't mean it's going to fly straight up. There's still some type of selling. We need to see how the market survives going into the new January month. Next Wednesday, VIX options roll over. So we're going to get a new triple B equation, those of you that are going through the classes. You must come through these classes. I don't teach any of these things in this YouTube at all. If you're interested in checking it out, one more time, I'm going to post a link. They're not usually for sale. We did it for Black Friday, and it was a huge hit, and then people were like begging us to leave it open. So I said, oh, fine, I'll leave it open. It was meant to be, we were going to do it for free, but then we realized people don't take free things seriously. So we decided to make it $1 a class, like something that doesn't make any difference for me. It makes all the difference in the world to you. Because if you paid something, you're going to take it seriously. Thank you guys for donating money to the stream. So we're going to get about 4 classes today. All right, I'm dying. I got to get out of here. I need to go to the doctor. Or tell the doc and get me some medicine. Right, doc's going to kill me. Remember, hedge pressure reveals market maker activity. Liquidity maps shows you their hand, flow direction, volume flow predictions, a whole new school of thought that literally takes technical analysis, holds its head upside down in a toilet, and flushes it a bunch of times before it throws it in a locker. That's old school trading. It does not work. It does not help. It does not fight the modern market makers, the modern algorithmic trading, liquidity providers, none of that stuff. We look at the options data as new data has come out for people like me who make trading platforms. We utilize that new data to create even stronger, more powerful tools for market analysis for you guys. Liquidity maps, monthly maps, DD band, monthly hedge pressure, all that. The greater market. 3 days ago, I'm tweeting the bull market's back right near the low of the market selling off. And we've had 3 days of rallying since I said that. How do I do it? We're about to cover classes that cover each one of those tools and the powerfulness of what they are. Our stuff is not technical analysis, and they are all exploits in the market of something that is repeatable or mechanical, a rule, a regulation, a calculation, the exchange. All these people that are running the show have things they do that are mechanical, and our job was to figure out ways to exploit that. Some of our tools are leading indicators as well. We talked about resilience. We're going to have a class on that in 2 classes. So get in and learn the class that we can. It's only $1 a class. After 3 days, full money back. If you don't like it, of your $20. Cost of a book, cost of a latte and a bagel. Support the Rockstar community. We are probably one of the largest futures trading communities out there. So head on over. We have about 10,000 user accounts at Rockstar. We're 6,000 something active members in our Discord. You won't not like having a new home. Check us out. We love y'all.